Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for May the 5th. Things are going good here, guys. The incubator's working perfect. The temperature's staying in line. Everything's working perfect. I can't say anything negative today, actually. Except I'm a little tired. I'm having the weirdest sleep here. I've been up, actually, whoa. Okay, I got a dead short in the fence here. Okay, now it's not shorting. It was just a dead short. Come here, let's take a look here. Well, that's bizarre. Okay, so something happened here yesterday. Sorry about that, guys. I came over here and I saw the red light flash on the glimpse of the corner of my eye, and I should have checked before I turned it off. Okay, so we got some crazy weather here, guys. They're calling for 30 degrees Celsius, so I don't know, that's pushing, I don't know, in the high 80s. This is really bizarre temperatures for this time of year. It's only, May the 5th, and we're having this kind of weather. The garden's going to dry out fast, but the poor ducks need some rain. We got a little sprinkle last night, but not much. The creeks are all drying up here, so the ducks are having a hard time finding water, but they want out. You waiting for me? All right. Alright, we got two females limping here now. Poor little girls. Getting too much sex. Alright, so here's what happened here yesterday. I decided yesterday, I went in and collected to do an egg recon. I didn't record it, but I did an egg recon, and a tack duck was sitting on the nest again. I took her eggs, and then I came back about an hour and a half later, and she was back on the nest again. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to put her in here with the Muscovies. Well, as soon as I put her down there, Mo was like on her. I wish I would have had the glasses on to record it, because it was a duck rape. What went on, Mo was really, really aggressive towards her. Now this morning, she's not sitting on a nest right now. Actually, there she is right now. Here, we'll go in here. Hi, girl. I bet you went out, eh? You don't want nothing to do with this operation, do you? There. I'm sorry for doing that to you yesterday. She doesn't want to be in here. So what do we got happening here from the Muscovies this morning? So how many are out here? Okay, so we've got, okay, so we got 3, 4, we got 5. Oh, there's a tack duck's egg. 5, okay, and 2 here. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, the one on the end box here, relax girls, I'm just coming in and take a look. Okay, this one hasn't moved, she's still on the nest. She's still in here, I'll try to zoom in for you guys. She hasn't come out. There she is. She's doing a phenomenal job. Okay, this one here. Okay, this one, she's off her nest. Holy, okay guys, this is crazy. I gotta show this to you. This is, look at those for the, that is crazy, the amount of eggs off of her. But now she's off the nest. And those 4 eggs are still, I think 4 yesterday too, and the day before. This one's on her nest. Here, I'll try to get a shot here. Relax girls, I just want to take a little video. Oh, you're so cute. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, this girl, she's doing her nesting action. This nest is getting more around, I don't know guys, an awful lot of Muscovy eggs in here. A lot. Okay, anybody in there? No, nobody's in there. That one's got some eggs. You can see there are some eggs. What's going on in here? Yeah, I can't believe the amount of eggs in here, guys. I'm gonna try and zoom in for you guys. Well, that's a serious nest of eggs. This one's all covered up. You can't see. You know, we've got a ridiculous amount of Muscovy eggs. That must be the one that's from that corner. She's going to go back in. She might have just came out for some water. The shed's nice and cool in here. About 18 degrees Celsius. The sun. Actually, I'm just going to check here. Oh, there's Angel Wing. I'm going to check the Where's that? I'll just change the thermostat here. Well, let's put it up so it comes on at 76. Relax, girls. I'm not going to bother you. I'm leaving this. This is an experiment. We're going to you girls do what you want. And let the cards fall where they may. I just don't believe this duck though in the corner. The amount of eggs. She actually needs a helper in there to help her. It looks like she's getting a helper here. Okay, she's going back in. I wonder if she's coming out and other ducks are going in there and laying eggs. Sure looks like something's going on here. I don't want to disturb them. Oh, okay, I didn't move. Relax. You're getting all wound up there, duck. Actually, I'm just looking in and she's got all the eggs covered, guys, here. I'm not going to get too close because she seems to have just gotten upset at me here. Yeah, she's got all the eggs covered. I don't know how that little body's got that many eggs covered, but... Well, I'm going to leave this here. Like I said, this is the duck adventure experiment. We're just going to let it go. You know, if it's a success, it's a success. If it's not, it's not. You know, I'm not going to screw with it. Because that you start putting you start changing things, and it's really not an experiment. All right, let's do egg recon. Oh, there's my dog. Hey, Dougie, you gonna say hi to everybody? No. All right. All right, I'm going to grab, oh, Doug, come on, Doug, out of here. I don't want you in here. Come on, out, out. Okay, I don't want Doug in here. The last thing I want him, okay, you stay there. Okay, let's grab this egg. Because I know that's her, that's attack duck's egg. All right, let's do egg recon, guys. I got a big job ahead of me today. I'm working on something really exciting. I'll share it with you. I'm working on live streaming today. That's all I'm doing. I'm sitting down on my computer, and we're going to get it happening here. I got to get it set up for the hatch. I got to get it set up for the ducklings in the barn. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of filming today. Actually, probably the next couple days, not a lot of filming because I got to get this done so that we're ready. So when the ducklings hatch, you guys can watch them 24/7. Okay, we'll do the pen first, and we'll see if there's any eggs in here. Oh, look at this, some really dirty ones. Oh, they just grind them into the mud. Yeah, I'm excited. I woke up. I was up in the middle of the night for 2.5 hours. I'm laying in bed. I woke up at 2 o'clock, and all I could think about is, I gotta figure out this live streaming. I gotta figure it out. It's gotta happen, and I gotta get my act into gear. And so I basically laid in bed for, well, I think it was 4:45. I looked at the clock, and I was still awake, and I'm so tired, but I have to do this. This is my only goal to achieve today, other than do my duck chores and edit my garden video, my rototiller video. I got a little carried away filming for you guys, and it's turned out to be a massive edit. I've got like almost 2 hours of footage that I'm trying to chop down to around a 7-8 minute video. It's going to be interesting if I do accomplish it. But the incubator's working. Oh, it's so... I went in this morning and it was like all the parameters, and even my, you know, that scientific thermometer that I bought last year, you know, to do the verification on the hatcher and the, you know, the incubator to make sure everything's running right. It's right in line. Nothing's out of whack. It's, you know, there's no vibration in the machine. Transformer's working. It's not hot. The cord's, you know, cool. It's like it's actually happening, guys. All right, you gonna let me by, Doug? Dougie? Oh, what a dog. Any ducks in here before we come in? Nope, not a duck. Nothing, actually. All right, let's see. What do we got here for eggs? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, 10. Oh, another goose egg. 11. Another goose egg. 13. 14, 15, 16, 18, 22. Oh, look at the eggs. I think that was 22. 23. 24. 25. 27. 28. Okay, we've had an increase in production here, guys. 29. 30. 32. Yeah, this bucket's heavier today. Alright. Oh, they made a dent in the food. Okay, I'm going to go get the Muscovy some fresh water. I'm going to do my chores later on, because like I said, I'm working on some things on the computer, and I got to get it done. I can come back later when it warms up. And it's a beautiful weather. This is unbelievable weather, guys. I'm going to just latch the door here to warm the barn up. Alright. I'm going to give them Muscovy's fresh water, and I'm going to go back to my work today of getting the duck adventure live. But that's a heavier bucket, like I can tell by the weight. But I'm not going to put the goose egg in. I'm going to wait. I don't know. Maybe I might put the goose egg in today. I've already got some staggered ones, and we're still pretty close. I think I'm going to put the goose egg in today. Yeah, I am going to do that. All right, first I'm going to do my chores. Okay, let's give the Muscovy some fresh water. I'm just going to close this gate here because I don't want Doug in here. You know, we just don't want him to, you know, get the Muscovies all stressed out, or get them all excited, I should say. Yeah, yesterday I put a tack duck in here, and Mo, man, it was, I should have had the glasses on for it, guys, because I never seen Mo move so fast to mate. Mo, you were just an animal yesterday, and he was on her for a good 20 minutes, the poor duck. Look at Doug. What? He came right out. He's looking. What's that, Doug? Go see. Oh, wrong direction. Come in the pen. No, don't come in here. What a dog. Well, he had the right idea until I interrupted him. He's trying to jump in here. All right, got the water done for the Muscovies. Poor Dougie. I called him and screwed him right up there. He was doing his guard routine. All right. Okay, I'm gonna come back later and do the rest of the duck chores, feed them. But right now, like I said, I'm going back to my work. I'm sort of excited. Well, not sort of. I am actually really excited, guys, because I'm working on this. It's gonna. I'm gonna make it happen here. We need some rain really bad. It was supposed to rain, and it sort of sprinkled, and it was more windy than anything else. But now the weather forecast is calling for 30 degrees Celsius. Like, this is far too warm for this time of year. Just listen to those birds. Actually, I'm gonna switch cameras so you guys can hear this. Just listen to them in the trees. They're all above the duck pen. The blackbirds. Yeah, the creek, the only reason the ducks have got any water in the creek right now is because they've made that little dam effect by doing all their drilling. They've got the drain on the path plugged, so they're holding all the water back. That's the only reason there's a puddle of water there right now, because there is no running water on the property right now, which is not a good thing for May the 5th. Actually, a friend of mine who's talking to some farmers down the road, and they're just freaking out because their fields are too dry. This is not. We didn't get a lot of snow this winter, guys. So that was the problem. You know, it was just a cold winter, and we never had that meltdown. So the snow that we did have was very little amount of snow, really, in the big picture. I'd just say we got about maybe half as much snow as we usually get. And the reason we had snow on the ground all winter is because we never had a melt. So it's sort of deceiving, you think, oh well, there was snow on the ground all winter, but there wasn't a lot of snow. That's the problem. And my garden, I can't believe how dry it is. I can't believe the creeks are dry. Like, even, I'll give you a shot here. Yesterday, where the ducks, yesterday they were going over here to this side of the property, and normally over there this time of year is well, put it this way, I normally can't even drive the tractor in my garden, and look how dry that is. It should be, that actually right there should be running water. That's how dry things are. Well, look at the garden. The garden's starting to go light brown. Like, I could take a chance and plant, but I got a bad feeling. I'm looking at the weather forecast, and next week is they're calling for some normal temperatures, around the 14 degrees. So when you start, you never know. I've seen the May long weekend here, guys. I've seen a foot of snow here on the May long weekend. So I'm not, and I've seen killing frost, the end of May. So I'm not taking a chance yet. We're gonna wing it here this week. Let the garden dry out. I gotta work, like I said, I gotta focus on the ducks. Gotta get the live streaming happening. Garden can happen. I can get back on the garden next week. I got the important part done. Is got it all mixed in that all the duck poop in. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go and work on my project today. Don't know if I'm gonna do any more filming. If I do, you'll know because I've turned the camera back on. I was just changing the water here on the tub before I went to do chores, and that area where I dug all the duck poop up, it's all mud now because all the ground's exposed. And I let the water go, and the ducks are like right down there drilling in the mud. Just look at them going. They're silly things. The ruins are over the other side of the property right now. They've left us. But guys, I do not believe, like that right there, that should be all water. Like, it should be just soaking wet, not dry like it is. This is not a good thing. I hope something changes here. We start getting some rain, or it's going to be a scary summer. All right, I'm going to put the goose egg in here. May the 5th. All right. I'm going to have to really keep track of these goose eggs. I'm going to have them all hatching a day apart. Well, here we go, guys. It's the machine's working great. Well, guys, I'm not having a good day. I'm basically sitting on the computer here reading everything and trying to figure out this live streaming. And Doug's driving me nuts here on the back deck because he's been barking at all the birds that are flying over the house. Well, guys, I have seriously fried my brain today. I have read so much technical stuff on this live streaming. It's a lot more complicated than people imagine. I just came out to do chores because I've had enough. I can't do anymore. My brain is saying take a break here, but I got to show you this. The geese are taking a bunch of ducks down to the creek. They just left the yard. I came out here to fill their feed up. Now they've, I don't know how far they're going to go down, but it seems we've got a whole bunch of ducks going down. The water's getting pretty slim pickings here in the yard. Not a lot for them to choose from. Everything's drying out really bad. I'm telling you guys, if we don't get some rain, it's not going to be a good situation. It looks like the geese are being a little bit cautious here. Doug's been just doing a ton of false alarms here. He's been on the back deck. Every time anything flies over the yard, he's been losing it. It looks like we got a whole train of ducks going down here. They're really slow walking down. You know, it's amazing that, you know, they've been in the yard this long and it's taken them this long to, you know, to start going down the lake. But you know, guys, I was over at my neighbor's place down the road, and I can't believe the length of his grass in his yard. And I'm looking around my yard, and I'm like not even remotely close to being cutting grass yet. It just gives you an idea. The ducks are eating everything. Come on, ducks, what are you doing? Of course, the ducks are going into the tall grass. Look at that. Yesterday, I caught them in the bush. They were looking for water. They were far over the far right hand side of the property, on the other side of the garden. Okay, it looks like they found the water. They're slow. Whoa, that's a Canada goose. Is that a Canada goose or is that Goose Lee? That's a Canada goose. Okay, my geese are down at the creek with a wild goose. I'm amazed that goose, the wild one's not putting the run on her. Mine. I didn't even see it. I wonder if that's what got them to go down there, because I know the goose comes into the yard here and eats, and he's got no problems being around my geese. So I wonder if they followed them down. I didn't even see it. It was going to be interesting when I look back in the video. I'm just wondering if that's what the cause was. Well, it looks like they're following them. Well, nothing's happening. I'm going to get the feed out here and top up the feed for the ducks. See if I can recharge my brain so I can get back to this, figuring out this live stream. I gotta get the live stream going. I mean, like, guys, I've been reading for about 5.5 hours solid, and it's like there's a lot to it. Of course, like everything, you know, there's this really nasty learning curve. Okay, we just had a big hawk come in. It was actually going after a bunch of red-winged blackbirds, but it just freaked the geese right out. I wish I had a camera on. It was actually flew right by. I think it's the same hawk that's feeding here. Because I've seen you know, multiple red-winged blackbirds getting taken out here by the hawk, but it sure freaked out the ducks and the geese. But that wild goose did not even get remotely phased by the hawk. But it was really weird because my geese were down there, and that goose was going farther away from it. It's almost like it was afraid of my geese. Couldn't believe this. I just saw the hawk. Actually, the red-winged blackbirds are flying around pretty crazy right now. There was a blackbird on the top of the hawk. It's amazing, you know, the hawk goes in to get the blackbirds, but then you'll get another blackbird will get on the backside of a hawk, you know, and start banging on the backside of it. I guess it determines on which side of the hawk it's on, determines if it's a victim or if it's a defender. Well, the ducks have just lost their freaking peak. They're back to normal again. You go down and eat your friends? Oh, that panic of the hawk quickly went by. They gave up. There's a short attention span. I'm going to have to get the weed whacker going here and cut that grass. It's getting too tall. I'm going to grab some scratch here for the wild goose. They've eaten almost everything. Oh, they're going to head back to the water. Okay, we got something's going on here again. I was just going in to blow the rest of my brains out here, figuring out this live streaming, and the geese were actually in the water. You know, disco duck, she's in the water. Look at her. She was in no rush to get out, but the geese panicked and came out really fast. Something flew over. Probably that hawk again. The ducks only knew that the hawk is right now feeding on blackbirds. A lot easier target than attacking a big duck. But a lot of them are, they're going down there. Well, the geese, well, they were all in the water there a second ago until they panicked here, just before I grabbed the camera. The wild goose is around here somewhere. I can't see it, but then again, that camouflage on that thing is, it's amazing how blackhead can blend in so well. You know, one day I'm gonna look out my back door and there's gonna be no ducks in the yard at all, and they're all gonna be at the lake. Well, that's it, guys. I'm gonna go back to figuring out this live streaming, so I can get my head around it, figure out what's involved, or what I know what's involved, a lot of stuff, but just get the final crunch, the final plan down, the action, plan of action. Oh, see, I can't even think. I'll probably sit in front of the computer and go, I can't fathom anything right now. Okay, everybody, time to go in. I'm a little bit late, so they're already in front of the pen here. But when it came out 15 minutes earlier, which tomorrow I'm going to try to remember that, guys, is I got to show you how I can get them to all go in by me just coming out here. Come on, doggies. Come on, lazy. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I was busy. I'm still working on the streaming. I took my little break there when I did the chores, and I actually was I had a little burst of intellectual power in my brain to grasp on some of the things I was doing. All right, everything's locked up. I'm getting closer to the streaming thing. Different options. There's so many different options, guys. It's unbelievable. And it's all, you know, it all equates down to money. But I'm going to work on, like I said, I'm working on it. I'm going to come up with something here. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'm going to have a good handle on the equipment that I need. Because I found another manufacturer, which I got to wait till they open up tomorrow morning. They're in Montreal. They make an actual box that's meant for streaming YouTube, right to YouTube. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. My quest for knowledge on live streaming.